Indian and international brands to its credit. She's also the co-founder of Zero Budget Agency. Well, an amazing lady, because just 2 days ago, they actually launched something called Hands of Faith. And as they say, Durga Pujo is not about lights, pandal, glitz, glamour. It's also about the thousands of hands that make it possible. And Response India launched this very special campaign for Calcutta called Hands of Faith. Through 4 beautiful hand-painted watercolor stories, the campaign honors the sculptor, the dog maker, the lotus collector, and the idol bearers. But, I'm not going to talk too much about it. I'm going to actually invite the lady who's truly amazing right here live on Restream across our digital pages. And of course, you'll be also hearing her across radio. And wow, there she is, Rashi. A warm welcome to you.
Hi, thank you.
You know what? When I first saw your photograph, I actually wondered, who's this model? Or has she come out from a beauty pageant? And I'm just curious, why didn't you get into modeling and into a beauty pageant? Why just advertising and creativity? I'm sure that comes in. I'm just curious.
I like being behind the camera.
Wow.
It's
Wow.
fun.
But still, you got a very charming smile, and trust me, I'm sure the big company will say, could you be that smiling face for us too also? I don't know. Anyhow, first of all, a warm welcome to your 91.9 Friends FM. We have about 17 million people you're reaching out to on our digital pages, another about 40 lakhs plus on radio. How does it feel sitting in another country and reaching out to the world across? How does it feel?
It feels great because I spent the last 10 minutes watching you.
Oh,
And
you're so punctual and amazing. We were supposed to start at 9:30 and you were in by 9:20. I saw that.
Yeah,
I noticed it. But amazing. I love the beautiful sculpture at the background. It's beautiful.
I actually had a look at it after I put my screen on for you.
And I think you add a much more charm by sitting in front of it. Anyhow, okay.
I should call in every day.
Yes, please do that. It'll be wonderful. I mean, I'm sure, sometime or another we can do a podcast together and make it totally viral across the world with your creativity, with your thoughts. So, before we really get on to this beautiful campaign, Rashi, was the, tickling of creativity in you from a very early age in school, or something which sparked it off? I'm just curious.
I think it was always there. When I was very young, I would pick up random things and I would put it together and make something.
Wow. So it was always there, and then
it was always there.
So what was the first big thing you did in terms of creativity and advertising, in terms of your career experience, which you're never going to forget? Like, something which you'll always remember. Just curious again.
I think it was a lot of the work that I did in college.
Oh, wow.
Which never actually left my screen. But
the work in college, you
those
mean?
were some really, really good ideas.
Wow.
Things that can never actually be real or practical, but...
You know what? I strongly believe in one thing. The more crazy ideas you have, the more impressed the client gets. Maybe the client will say, okay, this is truly out of my reach, but I love the thought, and then give you a brief. That's the way it works. But amazing. Now let's get on. What inspired Response as an agency to create this beautiful campaign called Hands of Faith? Because, I do agree with you. We look at the beauty from outside. We see all the great stuff from outside. But hundreds and thousands of people go into making that happen. So what inspired you? What inspired Response India to do something like that?
See, I believe that Response Last, of course, getting it ready together and, arriving.
Whoa. Now I know why you're the director of response, frankly, yeah. Because
I
the
hope
thought
this is not the reason.
no. It's not this reason, but the
Yeah.
thought process and the intricacies which goes into
Yeah.
thinking, right down to the point. And all the drops have come together and made a big ocean, and that's truly,
Yeah.
truly wonderful. And the ocean is all of colors, all of
Yes.
art, and I think that's truly, truly amazing. Now, the next question, talking about art, beyond the art, there's also a strong social message here. Can you tell us about the livelihood aspects and how you came about with it, and what is the kind of message you're trying to get through?
See, we all know that a lot of art is dying, and if we could all do something to be able to resurrect dying industries, it would be economically beneficial for everyone.
Absolutely, yeah.
So one of the figures that we always have in mind is that last year we saw somewhere, in a Business Standard article that the Pujos generated 80,000 crore worth of revenue.
Absolutely, yes.
And it's not possible without all of these artists coming together and being able to create. And when we see the power of that, why don't we spend our time, effort, and energy, resurrecting other skills, which might lead to economic benefit in other ways?
Absolutely. I mean,
So,
I mean, what a beautiful
a
thought.
lot of
Sorry.
things to say, but basically saying support artists, especially art that's not, we don't
I'm,
see living.
I'm just curious. Would you call yourself a very artistic person? Have you ever dabbled with painting or something like that? I'm just curious.
I have dabbled with painting, but not of late, no.
Okay, so this is an out of tune
I
question.
went to design school, so
Oh.
I did spend 4.5 years doing just that.
Oh wow.
But
But you're not totally into it. So I just take
I'm
it one.
into it. I just don't get the time to do it.
Wow, too busy. But if I have to just take a little off track, what are
Yeah.
your hobbies? You're such a busy person, all over the place, continuously thinking. So how do you spend your me time? I'm just curious.
Me time, like I try and travel once a month.
Oh wow, that's good. That's really
Little, few
nice.
days, 2 or 3
But
days.
still, trust me, it's
Swimming.
oh, you like swimming? Wow, Calcutta is very good for that. We had a Nafisa Ali from Calcutta who rocked at one point of time. This is truly amazing. And other than that, that's it. Movies,
Other
movie
than
buff,
that,
net.
yeah, of course. I mean,
Great.
I had a Netflix phase. Now I think I've passed it.
I know. I was kind of reading a little bit about you, and I thought, yes, she's got something in her, and that's truly amazing. So, what are some of the other unsung heroes behind puja that people often forget to acknowledge? What do you feel?
Some are very obvious, like carpenters, electricians, the dressmakers, if you look at one sculpture, there's so many little elements,
Absolutely, yeah.
being able
Absolutely.
to just draw the makeup right on the face.
Today, way before even the pujo started from Mahalaya, people are thronging the pandals across the city. And officially, pujos are supposed to start tomorrow, that way they say. And
In
today,
spite of the rains, in
yes,
spite of
trust
the
me,
floods.
this is what I love, the spirit of Kolkata.
So resilient.
Absolutely. Even if it's raining, you'll find everybody with an umbrella standing in line religiously and getting into the pandal. That's why.
And also shopping.
Absolutely. What I love about this city, irrespective of what people say, I think the people make the city happen. The closeness, the warmth, the heart-to-heart connection. If you have to go to another place and request for a direction, people will just show you the hands, But then Calcutta, most probably 90% time, people would actually take you to your location or walk you to your location.
I'm one of those people who ask people,
Well,
how do I get around? And
but
this happens every day, and more than 2 people are willing to help at
in
any given
Kolkata?
point of time. Yes.
So you tell me, you've been born and brought up in Kolkata, right?
Yes. But I'm
So-
just not great with
Okay,
directions.
not great with direction, but you're giving amazing direction to creativity, which I see. This is truly
As
amazing.
long as it's not maps, I'm all right.
Absolutely. So, what does Hands of Faith mean to you personally?
where
wow.
we pick the rarer ones.
No, but that'd
And,
be
take it to
beautiful. At
the-
least
Yeah.
that book people could pick up, and it would be a kind of a small little memory.
It would be like
It's
an
a-
archive.
Absolutely. Please do it. You'll have all our support, and we'll make a big
I'd
noise
love to.
about that. Promise you.
Yeah.
And I'm just curious, what kind of music are you into?
I listen to any music that makes it's upbeat.
Wow.
And
You know what
I
I'm going to
wouldn't-
do?
Yeah.
What I'm going to do, we are creating a lot of original music, Friends FM. We're playing a sizable amount of original music. I'm going to create a song for you and send it across to you.
I'd
It's
love
gonna-
to. In fact, I'd love to create one with you.
Oh, wow, this is
Where
amazing.
where I will make the visual.
No, what we'll do,
Not- I'm not saying I have any musical gifts, but I would like to
what we'll
put
do
the
is,
audio and video together.
we'll send you the audio.
Okay.
You visually think of it and think how visually you can connect. Maybe it'll be a song on you with your name. Who knows? I don't know what I'm going to do.
No, not that.
but there's something sweet I'm going to send to you across.
Okay.
And I hope you're going to enjoy it. But by the way, it's been such a pleasure talking to you and wishing you.
Pleasure's been all mine.
No, seriously.
I really, really enjoyed watching you.
No, it was a
I mean,
pleasure.
that was the best part of this. How you do the work. I got to see it.
Oh wow! Actually, this is what we are so proud. We have this software called Restream. We are the only station in the world actually which is engaging through this software with people across the world. For interviews, for performances, singing in the works. So it's been such a pleasure talking to you. And have a great festive season ahead. Keep smiling.
Thank you.
You
You
are
too.
the